The universe is a celebration. It is a fireworks show to celebrate that existence is. Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream. And that you could, for example, have the power within one night to dream 75 years of time.
Hey, my name is Eigner. I'm currently living in a 2003 Dodge Sprinter passenger van, and it's been a great experience, I have to say. I felt a little vulnerable at first. I'm currently tying up a bunch of loose ends and working PRN at my job and about to take off for El Paso. There's a couple of great friends are getting married out there, and I'm about to take this journey. I've gone through a huge transition. Currently in the biggest forgiveness lesson of my life. Everything that I own pretty much is in this van, and I also have a wonderful companion, Kaia. You'll get to meet her eventually, but I'm going to take this trip. I'm going to take an adventure, and the van that I built out is made of reclaimed wood. I made it very simple. I'm a boulder, so I wanted to store my pads. I also have Kaia, and I wanted to make space for her so she has plenty of room to sleep. I have a refrigerator, a stove, a sink, plenty of storage, I think. And I really like these old passenger vans. I feel like they have a lot of character. I really hope you guys enjoy the journey. And I hope I create some sort of inspiration for you all. I love to rock climb, so I'm gonna bring some of that to the picture. I wanna see the south rim of the Grand Canyon and Sedona. I'm gonna go to the Eastern Sierras. I'm gonna check out Vegas and Bishop, California, and I'm gonna keep this journey going. And also, I am very simple. And I love humanity to the point that I also want to share my forgiveness lessons with you all, and hope this inspires other people and tell my story. You're doing your little mating ritual, huh, Bagheera? I'm gonna miss you, buddy. So the adventure begins. Kaia and we are taking off. Look at that.
You have the very beginning of consciousness. Yet another thing you foolishly value highly. In order to have consciousness, you have to have separation. You have to have more than one thing. You have to have something else to be conscious of. This is the beginning of the split mind.
What you doing, girl?
I should just give my phone to you, and you probably put in the right password. Well, I used to have a physical notepad.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I gotta make sure I get that thing just right. I was like, that foot feels kind of dicey.
Oh, it does. Like,
yeah.
You get it, you're like, when I release the left foot, are you gonna stay?
Yeah.
Sweet. You. Yes.
I almost blew it.
Nice job.
Thanks.
Oh man, I saw that. I was like, oh.
I was like, I'll just pogo. I should have just put the other foot on. Kaia and I are waking up to this sunrise in the Ozarks. It's amazing. I feel like I'm on top of the bluff. I almost have a 360 view around me, so it's incredible. I really like it. Got one day of climbing in. I'm gonna head now to El Paso.
Naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, you would fulfill all your wishes. You would have every kind of pleasure you could conceive. And after several nights of 75 years of total pleasure each, you would say, well, that was pretty great. But now let's have a surprise. Let's have a dream which isn't under control. Well, something is going to happen to me that I don't know what it's going to be. And you would make further and further out gambles as to what you would dream. And finally, you would dream where you are now. You would dream the dream of living the life that you are actually living today. That would be within the infinite multiplicity of choices you would have.
So good, come on. Everything, come on. You're in charge, you're in charge. Come on, yes, Eric! I got you down here, man. Yup. Have you down here. Yes, Eric, come on. You're in charge, man, you have it. Good, Eric.
By far, the most inspiring send of the Hueco trip was Adlai's send of Diaphanous Sea. He gave it an excellent burn from the start, caught the jug from the start. He somehow didn't catch it quite right and fell. And then he was strongly encouraged to give it a mulligan send. So he got through the crux, dropped off, took his shirt, slung his shirt off, gave it another go. I swear there wasn't even 30 seconds rest. He got back on and crushed it. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, if it were me, I would have had to at least sit for 5 minutes before going. But this kid is the real deal. It was so awesome to watch.
Come on. Yeah, come on.
Come on, dude. Everything.
Dig. Come on. Focus. Come on.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Woo! Come on!
Come on.
Come on,
Yeah.
dude. That's
Yeah! Come on. Come on. I can do it! Yeah! Yeah! Come on! Come on! Come on, Adlai! Come on!
Come on!
Yeah! 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 What the fuck?
Holy shit, dude!
That was
Come on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Not ideal climbing conditions.
It's raining dots ice cream here in Hueco.
pretty sure this is grapple, y'all.
This is crazy.
Go to the desert, they said. It's dry in the desert, they said.
So it is a cold and windy day, and it's about perfect for theater of the absurd, which I'm going to try today. It's kind of a hard one for me. It's big moves and power endurance.
Come on.
And it's got a high ball, very high ball-y section that's not hard, but just enough to make your ass pucker. Well, at least mine. And yeah, so early in the morning, I don't even think I'm gonna have breakfast. I think I'm gonna just walk Kaia and then grab my pads and head up there. Dan's resting today, and he said he'd be willing to spot me on it. So cool thing is you don't need pads for the start, and rad move. So hopefully I can put it down today. I think I'm gonna do it today. I just gotta buckle down, get it done. So.
Come on, Eric.
Tension.
Yeah, come on.
Nice. Come on.
Come on.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Come on, Eric.
Relax, you got this. Come on, come on.
Come on.
Everything you got. Everything you got.
Yes.
Nice job. Yeah, yeah. There you go. You're gonna have so much padding, Eric. I'm fucking terrified. You got this, man. You got you could
So
take
much foam.
You could take a fall from the very top on this, and I'm pretty sure you'd be fine.
like you accomplish something all out. I mean, I feel I could have built more power endurance and could have made it look much prettier and less desperate, but it was so good, and I couldn't have asked for better support. So, very thankful that I survived that top out. Awesome to watch my friend Dan finish Mojo the last day on East Mountain. It's always a challenge going on tour. You don't know how much time you're going to get to spend in each area, and you know, we did take a private tour, but you know, it always costs money, and you know, there's always an added pressure in climbing on another mountain, and he just buckled down and made that thing happen, and he finished it with authority. It was so sick to watch. Everything you got. Come on. Yeah! Yes. Come on.
Power scream.
It's January 19th, and today is the day that I leave Hueco Tanks. I'm at the Mountain Hut right now and about to head west to Tucson, Arizona. And Kaia and I are making our way west. It's so exciting. I think I'm gonna hit Mount Lemmon tomorrow if I can. And it seems like there's a pretty cool online guidebook that sort of tells you where all the areas are, and there's a lot of boulders, but small sectors, and it seems like I'm going to Sedona, but I'm gonna hit Tucson first. So it's a beautiful day. I think the drive is gonna be fine. It's just under 5 hours, I believe, to reach Tucson. I think I'm just gonna take it nice and easy, yeah, so really excited. I'm gonna miss Hueco. It's always sad to leave this place because it is so beautiful, and the climbing is amazing, and the community is wonderful, and always make good friends and meet good people. But I think it's time to head off to new areas. This is my 5th trip to Hueco, and I have yet to see Bishop. I haven't seen Jost Valley, and I want to hit the national parks along the way. We're excited to be moving on. And the world is our oyster. So Kaia is a world traveler now. She's a van lifer, and so am I, and loving the very, very simple living. I'm currently in New Mexico, and I think I'm about 3 hours from Mount Lemmon right now, and I just left Hueco, parted ways with my good friends, big hugs, and went about my way, and Kaia and I are moving along, and
excited and sad at the same time. It's really making me reflect on why I'm taking this journey in this van across the country. And I don't know if a lot of people do this, but I think the biggest thing is really to figure out what I want and reflecting on what I want. And to put generally, I mean, I don't have necessarily any specifics, but I think, most importantly for me is living a truthful life, living a life that is in right relationship with oneness, and that humanity is an expression of that, and we're all family. We're all family. It's hard to live in right relationship with that, because the world is moving so fast, and I know and I can feel others' energy, and I think we all in certain capacities, or there's a spectrum of this, of feeling more or less separate. I've lived most of my life feeling as though I'm a separate person, and I feel like that's actually a contrivance of the flow of life. I think this impulse to live is to share and recognize our love for one another, the recognition of our shared being, to celebrate. I don't know. I know I'm going on a rant, but this journey is extremely important to me, to find out what is real in my life, why I act the way I act, what makes me feel separate. And I think the van is so beautiful, living in this thing, this tiny little home, because everything is right there. It's boiled down. It does feel like a little monastery. And now it feels weird because I am officially going it alone with Kaia, so it's just the two of us. But the parting away from friends has brought me to a place where, I need to look. It's pretty profound. I know it's out there, and it's probably a lot of woo-woo shit, but it does come from a place of love and inspiration, and hopefully it inspires others to look at their lives and see how they treat each other, because I didn't treat my partner that way a lot of the time. I think sometimes to feel the sense of love, you have to let go of fear and guilt, because in order to experience love, you have to feel safe. You have to feel open. You all are my family. Whether I act it out or not. Sometimes I'm an idiot and I won't act it out. Everybody's somebody's asshole. But on the deepest level, I see that we're all one. We're all one family. I really do hope this inspires others to make people even smile. It doesn't really matter.